second quarter of the Colts Finals Division 3 Grand Final between Inverleigh and North Geelong. Inverleigh 3-3-21 leading North Geelong 1 straight 6 at quarter time. Start of the second term. And kicking to the southern end, Inverleigh with Grundle in the ruck. Carruthers gets it down for North Geelong. Podden to run onto it, kicks it off the ground. Cotter had a good first term. He runs onto it too from centre wing for the Magpies and breaks free. A couple of tackles. Goes from half forward. Deep towards goal. Which way's it going to bounce? Ames gets back there. Oh, he's just sent it through, I think, for a rush behind. So well done. The last line defence by Ames. They go to 1-1-7 North Geelong. Trail Inverleigh 3-3-21. Quick start. 30 seconds gone in the second term.
Bit like the Freo Dockers last night, mate. Got straight into it.
Started nicely.
Occasions with a nice kick outside 50. Hits Filet. Nice kick. Good mark. So Jack Filet now with the ball. Turns, spins, goes towards centre wing. Haygarth in front. Mark's not taken. Picked up there by North Geelong. Handball comes out. Misses the target. Over the top. Picked up Mays. Tackled. Brought to ground. Umpire standing back. He releases the ball this time. He doesn't want to be standing with under his, because this young lady will ping him. Picked up by Wright. Goes back to Hill of Inverleigh. Sends the ball out towards Drew. Drew now kicks in towards the centre of the ground. Mark is taken by Gillett. So Gillett through centre of the ground, spins on his left, natural side, goes out wide. Mark is taken there by Nathan Mays, working hard. He goes quickly, kick wasn't good. Unfortunately, a ball in May favour Inverleigh. No, it's not. It's picked up there by North Geelong, and it's Heaver. Handballs out, goes towards Wright. Wright looks to pick the ball up. Pender takes him off the ball, ends up with Wright of North Geelong, and he now, ball is kicked towards centre wing. Good kick out, and that's Balaki, I think, on centre wing for North Geelong. Platt need to be careful. She's been called back. He's coming back now. So Balaki with the ball, kicks round the boundary line. Target in the half-forward line is a little fella there, number 30 in Farrell. And he can play a bit. He's got good pace, this little fella. He's a bit of quality. So the ball on the half-forward line. Umpire about to restart play. Thrown in, Carruthers and Grundle. Ruckberg comes out the back towards Cation. Podner kicks the ball off the ground on the half-forward line, but it's Cation's Alex this time in our back half.
In our back half. Oh, geez, he's all right.
Ball goes in, Carruthers, good interception, comes down, ball is picked up, kicked around the corner by Mann, goes back into the half-forward line, pocket, Swennerson can't take the mark, Cations is with him, picked up by Gasper, kicks along the ground, goes along the ground. Ooh, I thought that had gone through for a goal, but it's a minor score. And North Geelong to 1-2. They trail Inverleigh on 3-3. 2 minutes gone, second quarter.
So the Hawks at full-back. Northern end of the ground with the ball. And the kick in comes towards Hill. And he's had his name written on it, I reckon. 30 line, took the mark. Taller at half-back. We'll drive it through the middle. Goes long, looking for Gillett. Can't take the mark, Schwennerson. Good tap away. Off the back of the pack. Handball, Filet came back towards Platt. Wrapped up. Handball back towards Filet. Good Shepherd. Gave a chance for Gillett on the wing to go towards half forward. Morrison can't take the mark. Needs some support. Mann's out there as well. He can't pick it up. North Geelong defence working overtime. And Wall was across there for the Magpies. Kick around the corner. Might be okay in front. Cations takes the mark in front of Podner. Left half forward for the Hawks. Plays on now. Wheels around on the right foot. Goes deep in 50. Couple there, no mark taken, and the Magpies fighting hard for it. Right, oh, he rides a bump, got one high, said the umpire, was it advantage? Well, it can't be now because everybody's stopped, so it'll come back to right. Inside defensive 50 for the Magpies. And he'll take the free kick once the footy comes back. Three and a half minutes played, second term. Inverleigh 3-3-21, North Geelong 1-2-8, right with the football for North Geelong. Schwennerson gives him a lead. He goes he goes to Podner, and Cations read it better, but then Schwennerson was there at half-back as well in support for the Magpies. Gets a tumbling punt towards centre wing, but it comes back towards Cations again. He does well, gets around a couple. Wheels on the right, good look too, finds Mays, who's been everywhere, takes the mark at half forward, long kick towards full forward, late Carroll there, fighting hard, tapped away, good roving in the front by Pender, right foot kick around the corner is missed, through for one behind to Mitch Pender, and they go 3-4-22 Inverleigh. They lead North Geelong 1-2-8, 4.5 minutes played in the second term.
So ball in the full-back position, Mitch Waugh is going to kick in. And Waugh decides to go to the far side of the ground. Looks for Podner. Good kick. Podner up in front of Lockie Platt there. Takes the mark. So Blake Podner now transfers play further around the boundary line. Another good kick. And the mark is not taken out there by Mann on the ground level. There's a free kick being given. The reward now is towards Inverleigh. Dalton Grundle goes back into the forward line. Lake Carroll can't take the mark. Podner cleans up, goes over the top. Picked up there by War. War delivers the ball back outside 50. Violet comes across. Tunk can't pick up the ball cleanly. Now it's out. And North Geelong, Blackie just kicking the ball off the ground. Gillett's there with him. Good contest in the middle. Gillett goes back on his left side, looks for options. And a high tackle has been given. And Brenton Gillett now with the ball, middle of the ground. Has Dalton Grundle out wide, but he decides to go longer towards Lockie Platt. Podner's there in front, doesn't take the mark. Platt picks the ball up, looking to release it. Has options inside, went towards Meehan towards Mays. Mays at centre half forward stands and delivers, goes towards goal. And I think Nathan Mays has put it just behind the stick. And for a minor score, Nathan Mays with 1 goal 2. Bannockburn to 3 goals 5. Lead North Geelong on 1 goal 2. And we have played... How long, Jason? Because I can't find this. Oh, wrong button. 6 minutes for a second quarter.
Oh, the kick in from Phillips was no good for North Geelong. They've turned the ball over. And I think it's Morrison with the footy. Who shoot for 45 out, 45-degree angle. So, could come straight back over his head here. Morrison comes in. Goes towards goal. Not going to make the distance. Off hands at the back of the pack. Meehan sees it through the North Geelong defence for a rush behind. So 3-5-23. Sorry, 3-6-24 now Inverleigh. North Geelong 1-2-8. And we've been playing 6.5 minutes in the second term.
So Wall goes back this time, kicks outside 50. A nice looking kick in front. Mark's not taken there by Gillett. Picked up there by Drew. Handballs back towards Haygarth. Haygarth steps around, kicks smothered. Good pressure there from the North Geelong side. Again, it's Jordan Drew. Picks it up. Podner, good chase, good tackle. Brings him down. The umpire says...
Too high.
Too high?
Yep.
All right, and the ball now, Drew plays on quickly, goes back inside towards Platt, and Platt picks the ball up, plays on from 45, goes towards goal, and Mark punch through there by War, through for a minor score. So Lucky Platt now has 1 goal 1, Inverleigh to 3 goals 7. North Geelong 1 goal 2.
Well, Wall kicks it in again, looking for Carruthers this time, and the grandstand side, he might be okay. The ruckman does pretty well. Cotter going to be under pressure. They've got the numbers of the Hawks if they can get it out. Over the top of it, Billy Cations. He keeps it going as well and keeps playing at 50. Good tackle came, and the kick came away from Cations. Lake Carroll gets back there, but getting it is Coulson for North Geelong. Well, dangerous kick. Podner has to go up and take the mark over the back and does. Uses Grundle as the step ladder. Inside defensive 50, goes out wide, and Mark taken out on half back for the Magpies who drive it. Well, they've got the numbers, but it didn't sit, and the Hawks might be able to drive it back in towards half forward. Grundle comes out, pushes Podner off the ball, through the middle. Mays, can he finish it off this time? He's had plenty of chances. He goes now with the kick, and it's out of bounds on the full, and the free kick will go to North Geelong. And it'll be Billy Boothroyd with it for the Magpies. He chips the ball, dangerous kick to Podner again. He's got a couple against him. Meehan was there, through the middle. Is Manganelli, kick over the shoulder towards the goal square, getting back there. Oh, good mark, running back with the flight of the ball by Corey Phillips for North Geelong in the back pocket. Drives it down the line, looking for Cotter. He's going to have a couple against him again. At the front, Platt picks it up, rides a bump, then gets wrapped up, not going anywhere. Ball still in there, and the umpire will come in. Hawks into attack, 50 out from goal. They lead 3-7-25, North Geelong 1-8, and we've played 8.5 minutes in the second term.
So just inside forward 50. Ball picked up, goes to Mays. Mays quickly into the forward line. Meehan's in front, needs a good bounce, goes over the top, running players. North Geelong behind. Actually, it doesn't favour them, but Meehan's working hard, taps the ball up, picked up there by Morrison, kicks the ball along the ground. I think he's actually snuck it home for a goal. So Tommy Morrison. And he kicks his second goal of the afternoon, or sorry, the morning. And it's 4 goals 7 now to the Inverleigh side. They lead North Geelong on 1 goal 2. 9 minutes gone, second quarter.
Handy having him at full forward.
Big lad.
He's a big boy, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
So they continue on Inverleigh after their first term. And good start to the second quarter. Lots of pressure across half forward, keeping the ball locked in there. And finally get the reward through Morrison. So back to the middle. Carruthers and Grundle. Carruthers gets it down to the side. Might get his own ball work. He does. And he gets away to Cotter, who runs off the wing. Goes with the right foot kick long towards Podner again. Oh, he comes in late too. Good mark. Is that Filet?
Yep.
Yeah. Filet takes the mark and goes out wide looking for Mays. hangs in the air a bit. Cotter comes over as well. Great play at the back, though. They can break free and go around the corner towards Manganelli, who goes up, can't take the mark. Grundle, the big ruckman, if he can pick it up and sit for him, he kicks it off the ground, goes towards half forward again. Pender comes out, great pick up, one-handed. Then he drops the football in the tackle. Phillips will take the free kick.
I think Phillips thought he'd give the free kick away then.
Thought about the chip to War. He goes inboard, though. Might be okay. Had half back the mark taken by Gaspar for North Geelong. He goes towards the middle of the ground, over the back. Oh, a little shove, good. Didn't matter. Mays has been a star so far. Back end of the centre square, takes the mark. Drives it towards Carruthers, Grundle, Manganelli. They all sit and wait for it. Carruthers at the front might be able to have the run on it. Doesn't sit for him, though. And a good tackle by Gillett. And the umpire will come in and ball it up.
Yeah, good decision there, that one. That was...
So a ball up in the middle of the ground. Right, getting up off the bottom of the pack. Gillett. Ball up. Carruthers gets the thump down to the side. Gaspar to run onto it. Sits for him okay. Draws a player. Handballs it over the top. Ball, though, doesn't sit in the end for Riccardi. Still at centre half forward for North Geelong. And the pack develops. The umpire waiting for them to try and get the footy out. They can't do so. She'll come in and ball it up on the centre half forward, centre square position.
Tarbert doing the ruck work now for the Inverleigh side. Nearly called it wrong then. Ball
Good
goes
work.
forward. That's a nice looking kick into the goal square. Podner's there. Mark's not taken. Good pressure from behind. Picked up there. Oh, North Geelong with a real chance. It's just picked up, kicked, and Alex Cations has possession of the ball. He's over the top. Will need to release it. Feeds it out towards the boundary line. How the umpire see it. Oh, he's pinged him for a deliberate. It's probably fair enough. It did that way. It needed to go around the boundary line rather than directly at it. So Podner, this bloke is pretty handy in this position. Goes the banana. Gee, he didn't get much height on it. And it's gone through for a minor score. Not a lot of time taken over the kick. And a minor score for the North Geelong side. 1 goal, 3-9 now. They trail Inverleigh on 4 goals, 7. And it'll be Alex Cations to bring the ball back in from the full-back position. Has short kick into McConaughey. Takes the mark and play on. Goes further around the boundary line. Not too sure who the target was. It might have been Tarbert. Went over the top. Battaglia's there, and we'll see the ball go over the boundary line. So at the 12.5-minute mark, as we said, Inverleigh on 4-7. North Geelong on 1 goal, 3.
So boundary throw in. Left half forward. Magpies into attack at the northern end. Right, do the ruck work in the end with Gillett. Falls to the front of the pack. They might be able to get a kick around the corner, and they can through Carruthers. Goes back towards the hot spot. Getting back there, though, the numbers. With Inverleigh, McConaughey got it away quickly, and they go out towards the centre of the ground. Coming out, Morrison holds it, does well, then just gets the kick away towards a vacant half-forward position. Foot race, man comes across, can't pick it up at the first attempt. Keeps his head over the ball, got Platt in support, and got Battaglia around the corner as well if he sees him. Oh, a bit of candy. Oh, he's under pressure. He's got to get the handball away. They're mucking around with it. Meehan, handball, set Cations a task, got around 3, then dropped the footy. Had a couple of chances at it. And good pressure from the Magpies across half back. And they're going to be able to clear the ball through Elmer. He goes inboard. Terrible kick, though. And they've turned it over again. And Gillett now might make him pay. Left foot kick. Tumbling towards Pender. Goes back towards the pocket. Phillips right next to him. Phillips pushes Pender past the football and picks it up. Gets a quick kick over the head of a couple. Coming at it, Meehan. He can't pick it up either. Might have some support. Morrison. Kick back towards the middle of the ground. Towards the middle of the 50. Now Schwennerson. Right foot kick, but it's all Inverleigh. Gillett's done well. Taking the mark. Wants to switch the play back across towards centre half forward. Oh, great mark taken.
Geordie Drew.
By Geordie Drew. 50 out from goal. Loads it up. Goes long towards the 10 metre. Over the back, Morrison. Manganelli's there as well. Under pressure, the Magpie defence. They might be happy to see it. Oh, over. He thought about it. Platt. He's wrapped up again. And ball still in dispute. Oh, there's a high tackle. Umpire said play on. Grundle off the ground. Goes towards the square. Falls into Morrison's arms and he kicks the goal. So he's kicked his third, Tom Morrison. And pressure again from the Inverleigh forwards on the North Geelong defence has signalled another goal. 5-7-37 Inverleigh. They lead North Geelong 1-3-9. We've played 14.5 minutes in the second term.
Persistence was good there to get the ball and keep it alive, and should have turned it over at the centre half forward position earlier and got a ball out wide. Battaglia was by himself but didn't use the option. Went back into trouble, Lockie Platt, usually better than that with his eyes and skills. But result is another goal to the Inverleigh side at 5 goals, 7. So North Geelong with Carruthers back doing the ruck work. Tarbet's gone in there to do some ruck work for the Inverleigh side. So Tarbet up against Carruthers. Tarbet gets a tap down, picked up. Lockie Wright, good clearance. Handball out, goes White over the top. Cotter's his target, and he's been excellent out this side of the ground. He's played here in the first quarter, back in there, steps back inside. Nice kick towards the centre half forward position. Riccardi's there, reading the flight of the play. All the ball is Hill. Had Cations in support, but Hill now goes out wide towards centre wing. Haygarth's the target. Kick wasn't all that good, but I think Haygarth is going to run onto the ball. Picks it up, has options back inside. Goes towards Platt. He's one of them. Blacky's with him. Gets over the top. Picked up there by Manganelli. Good pace. Handball's out. Went looking for Gillett. He wasn't there because Swinnison's going to arrive first. He picks the ball up in the half back line. Kicks around the wing. Haygarth in front. Takes the mark. So Haygarth through centre wing. Has a player back inside. Nathan Mays is the target. And he hits him right in the middle of the ground. Ooh, called a play on now by the umpire. Gets around Ryder who's coming at him. Steps. Kicks in long. Target's going to be Morrison again.
Yes.
Morrison. Comes in from the side and plucks one from about 30. Has a chance to go back and kick goal number 4.
Plays 10 games for college next year. That's another 8 games for you, mate. You better have him up for it, I think.
So Tommy Morrison comes in. Oh, gee, didn't get a lot on that ball, but it's enough. And Tommy Morrison has his 4th goal of the afternoon, and the 6th now to the Inverleigh side. They move to 6-7-43. They lead North Geelong on 1-3. 16 minutes gone. Second quarter time on, ticking over now.
It's a bonus when you have the ruckman resting up there too, isn't it?
He's got a good pair of hands too. Good pair of dukes.
So good play again through the middle from Inverleigh. Using the ball nicely across the middle of the ground.
In other years, they've had a Paramanov playing at centre forward North Geelong. They're just missing that target, I reckon. That's all they're...
Yep. A bit small there this year, aren't they?
Yeah.
So back to the middle.
Gasper's kicked 8 last week, I think, in the under-18s, so he can play, but he's only a small bloke.
Needed some rain, possibly. Tarbet in the ruck up against Carruthers. Tarbet gets it down again, Rove, beautifully by Platt, gets it away. Cation's running through, Cotter leaves it behind. North Geelong with the numbers, Platt at the back of the pack, gets it away to Mays, who's been everywhere. Right foot kick long towards Morrison again. Guy, who's always going to win it, always going to mark it. 35 out directly in front. Chance for his 5th of the first half.
Mitch Wall hasn't done a bad job, you know. Like, he's been with him all the time. It's just size and strength.
So Tom Morrison. 35 out directly in front. Comes in. Left foot kick. Pretty good off the boot. Straight through the middle. 5 there in the first half. 7 for Inverleigh. 7-7-49. They lead North Geelong 1-3-9. And that is 17 and a half gone in the second term. Might want to make a change there, though.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where their options are.
Yeah.
Carruthers is running them with size. Maybe Riccardi might have a bit more bulk to go with him. But, yes, as I said, he hasn't done a bad job, Mitch Wall, but it's only the size factor.
He's back on Grundle now, and Boothroyd's come up on him now.
Okay, so they've made the switch to the ball back in the middle of the ground, and it's Tarbet in there in the middle of the ground up against Carruthers. This time, either player doesn't get a tap, and the siren sounds to end the second quarter here in the Colts Grand Final. At half-time, it is 7-7 to the Inverleigh Hawks, 49. They lead North Geelong on 1-3. Goal kickers, as we said, Tom Morrison now has 5, 1 each to Nathan Mays and Lockie Platt, and the goal kicker for the North Geelong side is Ryan Vasika.
So 7-7-49 Inverleigh, they lead North Geelong 1-3-9. At half-time in the Colts Grand Final, 40 points of difference. Take a break, back with the third quarter after this.